So today I am talking about Tom Hawkins' book. Tom Hawkins is really all it's called. And it's, another bit of a different one for me. But if you understand me, I'm a massive AFL tragic and a Geelong nut. So that's why, obviously, I read the Geelong um, club legend, or you'd have to call him that, a club legend, AFL legend book. As far as football books, and I've read a few different ones and from different clubs over the years. It's not groundbreaking in any stretch, but like a Geelong fan, it's definitely worth a read. A very maligned player, Tom was, and I think it's a testament to him and his character that early in his career, on several occasions, he was genuinely worried he was not going to make it. There was a bit of perception about him, and um, I think there was so much expectation on, and it took him quite a while to blossom into his power and his strength as a player, which is a real testament to his character. And you saw it in later life, receiving 4 All Australians after the age of 30. I think only Gary Ablett Senior did that. I might be wrong about that, so don't quote me. But it was a very rarefied air, that sort of achievement. So he's an interesting character. He doesn't dwell too much on the victories and that. I've read other books and it's all about big passages of chapters in that dedicated to the premierships. He was part of 3, he missed out on a couple. So he talks about them. Obviously, he talks about the hardship. He talks about the injuries in the after the 11th season and the 12th season, when he thought his career should have found his place. He should have been heading into the best patch of his life as a footballer, and then he had them back injuries and everyone just hammering him. It talks a lot about like the help and the faith from his parents and the good people in his life that helped him achieve all those wonderful things that he achieved. It's a really good book in that sort of sense of understanding the man. But yeah, he doesn't go too big into the bragging about the premierships. Doesn't sort of talk like that, which I kind of liked. Even though as a Geelong person, I want to revel in those premierships and go on about it. But it's the way he talks about his teammates and the friendships and the camaraderies, and the COVID was certainly an interesting aspect of the book. The COVID years and the messing around, and and so much uncertainty in him. It's a really interesting read. Big affable dopey kid that he was, that rocked up at Geelong as the father son, and that sort of portrays this big country lad, and I think that's Tom in a nutshell. Just someone that wants to achieve his best and be part of something, and I think he more than did that. 359 games, 96 goals. He's definitely a great of the game. Not everyone's cup of tea, because especially my old boss. I can hear her eyes rolling. And but she's a Hawthorn fan and a flog, so who cares about her? But I do. She's a good person. But yeah, so he definitely had his detractors over the years, but I think, and especially early days, I think there's so much expectation, and he just struggled to live up to that. But once he certainly found his rhythm, you can't deny that the Geelong record holder, the All Australians in the later years, the goals in the modern game, which goals became harder. He's a genuine champion. It was an interesting read. If you're a footy fan, I'd recommend it. If you're a Geelong fan, I'd definitely recommend it. I enjoyed it. It's not, like I said, it's not groundbreaking in any sense. It's just a good read that I enjoyed. Happy reading. Subscribe and follow for more.